Hello Nikki, hello Transport Evolved. You talked about the location of where you'd put the petrol or diesel filler port on a car, and I honestly had no idea that that was related to where the petrol or diesel was stored in the car. It makes perfect sense, but it's not something I've ever thought about. So yeah, we're not constrained by that in electric cars. So that leads me to think, why don't we have multiple inlets? We'd need multiple connectors, but that's not a problem. And then it wouldn't matter which way you pulled into a charging station, you'd always be able to reach. Or, that then led me to think, my Hoover, and stay with me here, has a plug on a big cable that winds up into the car. It's a little Henry Hoover with a little swirly thing on the top to pull in the cable. Why don't I have that for my car? Why doesn't the car plug into a charging station rather than the charging station plugging into the car? Then I wouldn't have all these problems with making sure I had the right connectors, the right adapters, and the right cables with me. The car would have that all built in. New Jersey, yesterday. Yeah, I think the only thing I can say about that is it was really sneaky. But I was amazed at how well the Tesla community and the people who love Tesla and drive Teslas were able to rally at such short notice to get there and fill up the room. It must have been really intimidating for the panel who would have been hoping to get away with this relatively easily. And you ask me, why are these companies and these associations scared of Tesla? I think it's because they see their model slipping away. And Tesla are the only people who have truly accepted the new model. People don't go out to shop, or people are going out to shop less and less. Nowadays, I don't go clothes shopping to a shop. I order it online. I don't get my computer in a shop. I order it online. I don't get my games, my music, my TV shows from a shop. I get them online. Even my monthly food shop that I do with my weekly top-ups, I don't go to a shop for that. I order it online and it gets delivered to me. So the idea, from my point of view, of going to somewhere to be hard sold a product by someone else is completely alien to me, and I don't like it. And I think big companies know this, but they're so slow to change. They can't spin on a dime, to coin a term, to make that change to their business model, because it puts huge amounts of people out of business, not just the people in the industries, but they own all that land. That would need to change. People who train them, all the training materials, the whole finance structure they've got set up, the whole management structure they've got set up, all of that radically needs to change for this new model of distribution, which they can't do quickly, easily, and arguably at all. What I want to talk to you about is whether Tesla wants this controversy or not. Or maybe the question is the controversy good for Tesla? And I'd argue, yes, they do want it, and yes, it is good for them. Firstly, it gives them massive amounts of media coverage. They are on all the TV shows, people are talking about them, on forums. People who wouldn't normally be exposed to Tesla because they are a niche product, suddenly, if they're in a political forum, find out about this electric car manufacturer who's not allowed to sell cars in 3 states now. What's going on? And they learn about Tesla and electric cars, and their audience grows. But it also solidifies people's opinions. I've seen a number of tweets and forum posts from people in New Jersey who have now said, I was umming and ahhing about a Tesla. I'm definitely getting one. I'm fighting this all the way. It radicalizes people. And I wonder, is that what we're missing in the UK? We don't have Tesla news at the moment in the UK, or indeed in Europe that much. We had the Tesla Top Gear issue with the Roadster and how they lied about the Roadster and showed it running out of power when it didn't run out of power. And that generated a lot of news about Tesla, but Tesla were always painted as this cocky little upstart, how dare they come here? And because the car was so expensive, and because there were so few of them available, it got painted as a bit of a rich person's play toy. But if we had the same sort of controversy with the Model S, which is more affordable, it's not affordable to everyone, but it's more affordable than the Roadster was to a lot of people, I think it would really help them. So maybe that's what we need. Maybe that's what Tesla needs. Maybe Tesla needs to give someone a Model S that they know is going to give it a really unfair review, so we can have the kind of Broder type story where they drive it around a car park until it runs out of power, to get it into the public consciousness. I realise what I'm advocating here is terrible, but from Tesla's point of view, I think it'd be really good. I'm going to get on with lots of work today, lots and lots of work today. I shall see you tomorrow, Nikki. Goodbye, Nikki. Goodbye, Transport Evolved.